Hey you guys, it's Michelle Goldstein and you're at Heart Alchemy Yoga on YouTube. We're filming today at the Springs in downtown Los Angeles, and I'm filming another power yoga flow for you all. So let's go ahead and get started in child's pose. Just sit your hips back on your heels. Reach your arms in front of you if it feels good. You can also take your arms back behind you on the floor. More than anything, allow your head to rest and your breath to begin to deepen through your nose. And then we'll just, as we merge with the flow of the breath, begin to integrate a flow of movement. So with the breath, on an inhale, come to your hands and your knees, arch your back to cow pose. And as you exhale, round in through your spine and sit back into extended child's pose. And then on an inhale, pull your heart forwards, come to all fours, arch your back. And exhale, sit back into extended child's pose. And we'll just do that one more time. Inhale up to all fours, arch into a big back bend, and as you exhale, flex the spine, root your hips back on your heels for extended child's pose. Good. Now, inhale, come up to all fours, arch the back. Exhale, tuck the toes under, lift the hips up. Come to downward facing dog pose. And just take a few breaths here. So I've been thinking about this a lot because, power yoga, I've been teaching power yoga and practicing power yoga practicing for 18 years and teaching it for about 12. And just so that we're clear on what power yoga is, like your power lies in your peaceful presence. So that's what we're practicing as we move through these flow sequences. Go ahead and inhale to plank and exhale to downward dog pose for a breath. And then again, inhale to plank pose. And exhale back to downward dog. And one more time, inhale to plank and exhale back to downward facing dog pose. Go ahead and lift the right leg up on an inhale. Exhale, step the right foot through to the front of your space. Lower your left knee to the mat. Take the arms up for a low lunge. So can you practice peaceful, calm presence in each of the postures, in each of the moments? That's the practice. One more breath. Lift the heart. Exhale, lower the hands down to the front of your mat. Tuck the back toes. Lift that left knee up. Press back to down dog. Lift the right leg again. Turn the right hip open. Bend the right knee for a breath. And then set the right foot down next to the left so you're in downward dog. Inhale to plank position, and this time exhale, lower to chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. And just take a few breaths here. And every moment that we're present, we reclaim our power. Like this is the power in power yoga. Lift the left leg, inhale. Exhale, step all the way through to the front of your mat. Set the right knee down. Take the arms up for a low lunge. Sink the hips a little forwards. Lift the low belly in and up. And then find some extension in the upper back if it feels good. Keep the shoulders down, away from the ears. One more breath. And hands down to the mat. Tuck the back toes, step back to dog, lift the left leg, turn the left hip open, bend your left knee. And then left foot down next to the right for downward dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Deeply breathing in your experience of being alive right now. And when you're ready, you can walk or hop your feet to the front of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, rise up. Reach up, and exhale, fold forwards. Come all the way down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step or jump to chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, down dog. And lift the right leg, inhale. Exhale, step all the way through. Come up to crescent pose. Now the back knee lifted. Hips are still level, so left hip rotates forwards. If your frontal hip points were headlights here, they'd both point straight forwards to the front of your mat. And just take one more breath in. And then as you exhale, we'll come to standing splits. Hands to the floor or hands to blocks. Straighten the legs. Spread the toes. Hug the belly in. Tuck your chin to release your neck. And lift the shoulders away from your ears. And just take one more breath here. Lift what you've got working. Okay, you'll step the left foot straight back behind you. Spin the left heel flat to the floor. Come up to warrior two. Just peacefully present. Can you do that? Just observe your thoughts. Observe the sensations in your body. And come back to your breath. And then sink down into that right hip a little bit. Okay, reverse warrior. Left hand back, right arm reaches up. Inhale. Exhale the hands to your mat. Step to plank and lower down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale back to down dog. Good. Lift the left leg. Inhale. Exhale, step through. Come up to crescent. Align the hips. Soften the jaw. Feel your breath move in and out of your lungs. And just one more breath in here. And exhale to standing splits. Step up onto the left leg. Flex your quadriceps, fronts of the legs. Flex your feet, spread your toes. Also flex the abdominal wall a little bit to create stability along the lower and middle spine. One more breath here. Lift the right leg higher if you can. And then step that right foot straight back behind you. Spin the right heel flat. Come up to warrior two. Peacefully present. And also, just observe the places where you don't feel peaceful or present. Just watch that and bring it back to the moment. That's the training here. It really is the power in power yoga. My first teacher, Brian Kest, sort of coined the term power yoga. And that's really is his teaching. And I find it incredibly powerful. It's full of power. It is. Take the right hand back, left arm up, reverse warrior. Inhale. Exhale, release the hands to plank. Step back and lower down. Inhale, up dog with the breath. Exhale, down dog. And just return again and again to the breath. Okay, when you're ready, you can walk or hop the feet to the front of your mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, come to chair pose, inhale, and fold forwards on the exhale. Lengthen, inhale. Exhale, step or jump to chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, down dog. Step the right foot through, back heel flat to the floor. Come to warrior one pose for a breath. And then release the hands to your mat. Step to plank and lower to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left foot steps through, back heel flat. Come up to warrior one, inhale. Exhale, release the hands. Step to plank and lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Deep breath. Keep the integrity of your torso so you're not collapsing through the middle. You want to lift the lower floating ribs in and up. And keep the belly hugged in to support your spine. And then when you're ready, bring your feet to the front of your mat. And we'll do that again. Lengthen, inhale. Fold, exhale. Bend your knees, chair pose, inhale. Fold forwards, exhale. Lengthen out, inhale. Exhale, vinyasa. Make your way back. Find the flow, find the rhythm with the breath. When you get to dog, step the right foot through, back heel flat, come up, warrior one, inhale. Exhale, release the hands. Step back, lower down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, down dog. Left side, step through. Come up for a breath, inhale. Exhale, release to plank and lower down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, down dog. Allow your neck to soften. Allow your gaze also to be soft. And again, bring your feet to your hands. I usually teach 4 of these. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, forward fold. So this is round 3. Bend the knees, come to chair pose, inhale. Fold forwards, exhale. Lengthen out, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga, make your way back. Inhale, up. Exhale, back to down dog. Right foot steps through, back heel flat. Come up, warrior one, inhale. Exhale, release the hands, step back and lower down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down dog. Left side, step through. Come up, warrior one. And release. Lower down. Inhale up. Exhale, down dog. Work the inner hands down and engage the upper arms. Inner hands press, upper arms, triceps firm into the biceps. And then lengthen up out of the shoulders. Lengthen up through the hips. Last round, bring your feet to your hands. Lengthen, inhale. Fold, exhale. Bend the knees, chair pose, inhale. Fold forwards, exhale. Lengthen out, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right foot steps through, back heel flat. Come up, warrior one. Inhale. Exhale, release to plank and lower down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, back to down dog. Left side, step through. Back heel flat, come up, warrior one. Inhale. Exhale, release, and lower down. Inhale, up. Exhale, back. Good, lift your right leg, inhale. Exhale, right knee over to the left elbow for a breath. Good, inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, right knee over to the right elbow for a breath. Then one more time, lift the right leg, inhale. Exhale, step all the way through to the front of your mat, back heel flat. Come up, warrior one. Okay, and then from here you'll wrap the left arm under the right arm for eagle wrap. Step the left leg up and over the right leg. Feel the sitting bones sink down a little bit. Elbows lift. Shoulders down the back. Breathe deeply. Soften your jaw. Soften your gaze. Okay, just one more breath here. We'll step back to warrior one with the left foot. Release the arms up. Plant the left foot, bend the right knee. Interlace your fingers behind your back. We're going to bring the left hip, left rib cage forwards, and then bend forwards at the hips. Humble warrior pose. Release the back of your neck. Right hip hugs into the midline of your body. And just one more breath here. Okay, come up, warrior one. Big inhale. Open to warrior two on the exhale. Okay, reverse warrior, inhale. And then right leg straight for reverse triangle. Good, reach forwards. We're coming into triangle pose. Right hand can grab something, right? A block. You can grab your right shin. You can grab the floor. Be mindful. Be peacefully present. Peace is loving and peace is kind. So be mindful that you're embodying these qualities with yourself. Flex the quads, firm the belly, lengthen through the side body, one more breath. Okay, come up to warrior two pose. Warrior two, soften the shoulders. Good. Okay, release the hands to your mat, step to plank. Bring the feet together, we'll roll to the outer edge of the left foot. Reach the right arm up for side plank. If you want more, you could take the right toes to the floor behind you and lift up into a tripod back bend. So you can be in stage one, which is Vashisthasana, or this tripod back bend. You're also always welcome to rest if you need. One more inhale, and exhale, release to downward dog. Good. Okay, now from here, you'll lift the left leg, inhale. And exhale, left knee to the right elbow. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, left knee to the left elbow. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, step all the way through to the front of your mat. Back heel flat, come up warrior one. And then right arm wraps under the left arm. And right leg steps up and over the left leg for eagle pose. Stay present in your body. Feel the hips sink down. Shoulders sink down. Belly lifts, elbows lift a little. Good. We'll step back to warrior one with the right foot. Release the arms up. Interlace your fingers with the opposite grip behind your back. Rotate that right hip forwards. Fold forwards. Hug the left hip into center. Good, one more breath here. And then come up, warrior one. Open to warrior two. And then reverse warrior. To reverse triangle, straighten the left leg. And then lengthen forwards, coming in for triangle pose. Peacefully present. There's a Buddhist saying that when we save power, we gain power. When we save power, we gain power. So embody your power. There's no need to throw it around. There's a lot of humility in peace. Flex the quads, firm the belly, lengthen through the torso, then come up to warrior two pose. Then hands down to your mat. Step to plank, bring the feet together. Roll to the outer right foot, reach the left arm up. Hips up. And then maybe you bend the left knee, plant the left toes to the floor behind you, and lift into the back bend. So it's really your choice, whatever variation you like. Maybe put a little kindness in your eyes. One more breath. And then release to downward dog. Good. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, back to downward dog. Good. Okay, step your right foot up to your hands. Come up to warrior one. And open up to warrior two. Okay, one more time, reverse warrior. And we're stepping all the way up to half moon from here. Step up onto the right leg. Flex the left foot. Expand out from your heart through your fingertips. And just one more breath here. Okay, we're going to step back to warrior two, pose with the left foot. Back to warrior two. Bring the right fingertips to the inside of the right foot, left arm over the left ear. Any variations you like, you're welcome to take here. Including right hand to a block or wrap the pose. I'm not going to teach it per se, but if it feels good to you, it's your practice. It's your body, it's your life. So take responsibility for that. Good, and then we're going to bring both hands down to the ground. Come up on the back toes. Heel toe the right foot over to the right a little bit. And then either on your hands here or on the elbows. Keep the left knee lifted. Draw the shoulder heads back. Shoulder blades down the back. The right foot stamps down. And the left heel extends back behind you. Good. And then back to downward dog pose. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, down dog. Good. Step the left foot through. Come up, warrior one. Open up to warrior two pose. And reverse warrior, inhale. Up and over to half moon pose on the exhale. And you keep breathing. Keep breathing, everybody. We're breathing by default, but with this, the practice of yoga, we breathe with awareness. And keep the quads flexed, feet flexed, belly firm, shoulders soft. And step back to warrior two with the right foot. Bring the left hand to the inside of the left foot, or hand to a block, or whatever variation you're taking. Feel the left hip sink down, and also the left hip draw into the midline, so you're not collapsing the left hip out. Draw it in. Good, and then both hands down to the ground. Come up on the back toes. Widen your stance a little bit. You can stand the hands here, some of you. Lower down onto your elbows. If you can keep the right leg active, do that. And your left foot, press down all four corners of that front foot. Good, downward dog. Okay, inhale to plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, back, down dog. Okay, so we're just going to mess with a little standing balance. And by mess with, I mean play with. I mean try not to take it too seriously. Have fun with it. Walk your hands backwards to your feet. And come on up to stand. So the less seriously we can take everything, the more fun life is. That's all. So you're going to stand first on your left leg, hug your right knee into your chest. For those of you that like to work with a strap, or maybe you like to use a towel under the bottom of the right foot for leverage, you can certainly grab one now. Okay, for those of you that can easily hook the big toe on the front foot and straighten the leg, then do that. Otherwise, you're using a strap, or you can use a towel, or whatever you've got. Draw the right arm back into its shoulder socket. And then try this. Open the right leg out to the right. The shoulders actively move down the back, and the low belly lifts up. Pubic bone lifts up towards your navel point. Navel point lifts up towards the chest. Chest lifts up towards the sky. Okay, and then you'll take the right leg back to center. Now from here you'll bend the right knee, cross the right ankle over the left thigh, bend the left knee, flex the right foot, you're in half chair. Take the shoulder heads back. It's an awesome hip stretch. Highly, highly recommend this one. One more breath here. Okay, come on up, straighten the legs. Right foot next to the left, arms down by your sides. Just take a moment to feel both feet on the ground. Just get yourself centered, get yourself stable. And you'll stand on your right leg. Bring your left knee to your chest. Grab your strap or your towel if you find that it's helpful. And then you'll take either the two peace fingers on the left hand to hook the left big toe and straighten the left leg, or use something for leverage. The goal isn't to be able to grab your toes with your hand. The goal is to be peacefully present. Are you being kind? Are you being loving? Are you being at peace in your body right now? And open the left leg to the left. Still breathing. And left leg back to center. Bend the left knee, cross the left ankle over the right thigh, bend the right knee, flex the feet, palms together, shoulder heads draw back, sit down into it a little bit. And just one more breath. Good. Okay, come on up to stand. Bring your feet together. Walk to the front of your mat. Just a moment in Tadasana here. Externally rotate the shoulders. The palms will face forwards. And with your feet on the ground, feel your upper thighs draw back into the hip sockets. Heart lifts. Just take a moment to remember why you practice yoga. And then like you're moving through water, inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, lengthen out. And exhale, step back to plank. And lower all the way down to the ground. Good. Release your toes. You might want to scoot onto your mat so your face is on your mat. Rest your forehead to the ground. Bend your knees. Catch the tops of your feet or your ankles with your hands. There's a tendency for the knees to splay way open in this pose. Be mindful to keep the knees no wider than hips apart. Spread the toes and lift everything up for bow. So use the strength of your legs to create space in your upper back. And kick the feet up. Breathe deeply. Maybe roll onto your belly for a moment. This is really tonifying to the inner organs. It's good stuff. One more breath. Okay, and then release everything down. Make a pillow with your hands. Forehead to the hands. And just surrender the weight of your body to the ground. Good, and then from here you'll flip onto your back. When you get to your back, hug your knees into your chest. And the same stretch we'd done from standing balance, this time thread the eye of the needle from supine position from your back. Let the shoulders sink down into the ground, your back sink down. When you save power, you gain power. Just like when you save money, you get more money, or anything else. Trying to manipulate and control a situation. I'm not going to say it's a bad thing, because there are times that we take control, for sure. But trying to control a situation or manipulate it oftentimes is throwing our power away. So just embodying our power peacefully. So keep your legs just like this, but release the grip of your hands and lower your arms to the floor like cactus arms. And then keep your legs like this, but just set your left foot on the floor. And you'll drop your knees over to the right. So you'll just drop the knees to the right. It's a pretty mellow stretch. Little hip flexor stretch as well. Good, and then back to center. Take your right knee. You're still in the same leg position, but you're just going to slide the right knee all the way on top of the left like eagle legs. And then hips 2 inches to the right. And drop your knees over to the left for a twist. Another twist in the other direction. And feel the right shoulder sink down. And just observe the experience of being here. Good. Come back to center. Uncross your legs. Level your hips to the floor. Cross the left ankle over the right thigh. And thread the eye of the needle on the left side. Notice if you're gripping or exerting a lot of energy to pull your legs in right now. And can you soften? Just notice there's no harm, no foul. There's no right or wrong in yoga. Well, let's just say if it hurts, it's wrong. So let it feel kind of good. Let it feel right. There's a difference between believing that it's right and knowing that it's right. I'm not talking about getting into a debate. I'm talking about knowing in your body. You know, it's not the clench of the ego kind of knowing. It's the deep knowing in your heart. So keep your legs like this, release the arms. Arms like cactus arms on the ground, right foot to the ground. And then drop the knees just like this to the left. In yoga, we're tapping into that deep knowing. That is our power. That is the power in power yoga. Is being so present that we have no choice but to authentically and courageously follow our heart, follow our truth. And come back to center. Plant that right foot and keep the legs like this. You'll just take that left knee, slide it on top of the right knee like eagle legs. If you can hook the foot around the left ankle, that's fine. If not, it's fine. Hips to the left a little bit, knees to the right. And then sink that left shoulder down to the ground. Good, and then come back to center, uncross the legs. Bring your knees into your chest. And just feel your spine lengthen along the floor. And then set your feet on the floor. Open your knees, bring the soles of your feet together. Take one hand to your belly and the other hand to your heart. Allow your body to rest. And if it feels better to you, just straighten the legs for Shavasana. You're welcome to. If you're enjoying the soles of your feet together, you can lay like this. So if you'd like to rest longer, which I recommend, go ahead and hit pause and take a rest. Otherwise, go ahead and bend your knees to your chest and roll to your side. And press yourself up to sit. We'll finish with a little seated meditation. Close your eyes. Sit tall. Just bring your awareness to the center of your heart. And imagine a ball of energy there. Just feel that ball of energy, ball of light, expand out to surround you, surround the room that you're in. Feel that ball of energy and light expand out to surround your town, your state, your country, to surround the planet, the entire earth. And then feel that energy reach out to every corner of the universe. And then bring it back in, all the way back into the center of your heart. Palms together in front of you, peacefully present. Lift your heart. Bow your head. Namaste, everybody. Thank you so much for practicing with me. This is Michelle Goldstein. We're at the Springs in downtown Los Angeles for Heart Alchemy Yoga on YouTube. Please subscribe to the channel. We're so grateful to have you as part of our community. Feel free to leave comments. We really appreciate your feedback. We're happy to accommodate requests. Let us know what you'd like to see more of. And we look forward to staying in touch. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram. Namaste.